All right, here we go. After a couple of really good flights with the Carbon Z Cub, we're on to the EC-1500. One of my favorite cargo planes, you know, because it's got
door open, door closed.
Got that, and it just flies like it shouldn't fly. These big, crazy scimitar props and everything. So, enough talking. Let's put this thing in the air. 4S 5000 in the nose. And CG works out. I've flown this a lot, flown it in the winter, flown it in the summer. Actually haven't flown it here. I'm looking forward to it. Again, wind's not really doing much. At least they're going down the runway, which is a sweet, sweet, sweet thing. So again, on the runway, no one here, but still calling the commands out, or the cautions out. It'll be interesting to see how this thing does on the grass, because you know, I've never tried it on the grass actually, to be honest. But this is really well manicured and groomed, so we'll see what happens.
Throttle cut off.
All right, here we go. EC-1500 on the grass. Okay, so I didn't have any steering, so I got to make sure I point the thing where I want it. Again, flying in my medium rates, so no steering, obviously, because that nose wheel is super tiny. I blew that servo up like within the first week of having the airplane. Again, a really slippery airframe, and I love the white and orange over the gray. I will say that now. I should probably like peel off some of those decals and change it up a little bit, but again, who cares? I get about 7 minutes on the 4S 5000 pack, which is enough. On this airplane, you start getting goofy and silly, but again, it's got such a wide envelope. And
takeoff flaps.
There you go.
Landing flaps.
Full flaps, and this time, this aircraft is trimmed out.
Flaps up.
You know, the passengers in the back right now are like throwing up and everything. There you go, hatch door open. Don't leave that open when landing. It will probably like rip off. I'm trying smooth out here. I'm flying a little sporadically with it, I'm noticing. It's got the lights, which you can't actually see in the daytime, which are kind of nice, your approach lights. It does move around in the wind. I'm noticing it's chopping around in the headwind, which is fine. And then I'm kind of dragging my tail a tiny bit. You know, when it's into the headwind, but that's nothing crazy. Again, pretty, you know, hands off, pretty darn straight. So, ooh, see that? Look at that, eh? Give her a little power. Yeah, the wind is playing around with it a little bit, but you know, just gonna fly it faster. That's all. Probably could dial in a little down elevator or something, but flying in my medium rates, and I'll just be nice to it. Let's try a touch and go. See how that goes. I'm well under half power, so I'm just gonna, with the wind and everything, if I catch something, I'll be able to goose it. And the responsiveness is there. It is decent on responsiveness, so all right. Setting up for a little no flaps touch and go. Oh, okay, that's not touch and go. That's like a hard braking maneuver. Wow. Let's not do any more touch and goes with full. I wonder if I just kind of kept the nose up a little bit and just rolled on the mains, but obviously in this thicker grass, it's a little bit, well, I mean, it's pretty manicured, but those tiny little nose wheels. It's a beautiful airplane though. Really pretty airplane. And what a nice day to fly. It's a little warm, be honest. I'm cooking a little, but I'll take it. Besides, got the chute out here, there's no one around. I don't have to explain what I'm doing. Oh, what a wonderful aircraft. Nice thing having these 4S 5000s. I use them in the Bushmule and my ME-262. So these batteries get used a lot, actually, for being a larger size battery. I've flown this aircraft on smaller batteries and I didn't like it. That's been my experience when someone, you know, specs out a lighter spec battery. I find I like them a little heavier, a little bit more nose weight, but that's just me. I know you can change the wing configuration on this thing and just do absolute crazy maneuvers with it, but that's not what I'm interested in. So
High rate.
it will dog around, it will do stuff, it will be goofy and fun,
Mid rate.
but today we're just enjoying flying it. Gotta try the skis on this thing. I really do, but again, it's such a nice plane. I think these are the props are new, and the collet adapters, as remember in Gen 1, we're doing some funky things. So these are the revised ones, I think. So everything came out, and it's been rock solid since then. Ooh. Whew, it is hot. And I'm probably shooting directly into the sun, but whatever. You can use the onboard camera a tiny bit. Whew! What a plane. I have done cargo drops on that. There's on my channel, there's videos of that. It'd be fun out here to try and do stuff right over the runway. I don't think I'd want to do stuff too far out because you'd be into all the nice thick grass out there, which wouldn't be fun. Nice low pass. See if I can bring it around. There we go. A little bit of chop. Actually, I think I'm picking up there's a little thermal action going on over top of the grass, the taller stuff. I was noticing that with the big airplane, which is very possible. Again, I've got a timer set for 7 minutes, and believe it or not, we've shot through that. So I'm going to be bringing it in. Obviously, won't be doing a touch and go, and I don't suspect I'll get much of a taxi run with this thing. All right, here we go. Coming in for final and approach and landing from the left. Woo! A little bit of change over top of those trees, probably some wind washing. Here we go. A little bit of rudder, straight line. Oh, that is a lot of stopping power. Woohoo!
Throttle cut off.
Wow. There we go. One very fun and dramatic grass experience with the EC-1500. I'm Andre, EC-1500. Hope you enjoyed the flight.